E.N.D here. If you are following carefully what is happening regarding Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, by now you should be quite familiar with these lead cards. So as per tradition, especially during the holiday spirit, we had some lead cards for Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Sometimes I think Wizard of the Coast can stay away from hyping upcoming sets. At the end, that's what marketing is all about. Anyway, thanks to these lead cards, we are aware that Kamigawa Neon Dynasty will have a returning mechanic straight from the first Kamigawa block, precisely from Saviors of Kamigawa, Channel. Channel is an ability word indicating that a card may be discarded for an effect. It was introduced as said in Saviors of Kamigawa. In that set, Channel featured only on Spirits creatures and designed to have resonance with Spirits abilities. But in Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, Channel will also feature on other permanent types, like in our case, lands. But how do you play Channel? Let's build our battlefield. Let's put this to represent the stack and let's put this to represent the graveyard. Here is my uncommon cycle, Channel cycle from Saviors of Kamigawa. And that set all Channel ability were creatures and were all spirits. So how do you play Channel? Very simple. You can choose to play the creature or you can choose to play the Channel. In my case, I'm going to begin playing a creature. So I'm going to pay one white, and I'm going to play Ghostlit Redeemer. It goes on the stack. There can be a counter, there can be a response, nothing happens, it hits the battlefield. So my creature is there. At this stage, I cannot play the Channel cost, I cannot play the Channel ability. So I cannot pay the Channel cost to play Channel to gain for life, because it's a creature on the battlefield, it's not in my hand, and therefore I cannot discard it. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the Channel ability of Ghostlit Nourisher. Channel 3 and 1 green, and target creature gets +4/+4. So I'm going to pay 3 and 1 green. The Channel ability, I'm going to discard first my card, going to discard it. The Channel ability will go on the stack. So you cannot counter the creature, but if you have a card like Disallow that can counter a target activated ability, it can counter Channel. So Channel ability will go on the stack. As said, there can be a response, there can be a counter target activated ability, nothing happens, and my creature gets +4/+4 thanks to the Channel ability of Ghostlit Nourisher. The Channel ability, let's put the creature in graveyard because it was discarded. The Channel ability can be played at instant speed. So whenever you have priority, you can play the Channel ability. So let's take an example with Ghostlit Warder. Channel 3 and 1 blue, counter target spell unless its controller pays 4. So let's say that my opponent will play a big spell. I can pay the 3 and 1 blue. I will discard Ghostlit Warder. The ability will go, the Channel ability will go on this stack, and I can counter target spell unless its controller pays 4. I counter its spell, it goes in the graveyard as discarded. Remember that first you have to discard, the ability goes on the stack. Once it's on the stack, there can be a counter activated ability. If nothing happens, it resolves and it targets what needs to be done. As you can see, Channel is quite easy to play, very similar, let's say, to Cycle, but it gives you an extra effect. Leave me a comment below, are you excited to play Channel in Standard going forward with Kamigawa Neon Dynasty? And here's the subscription button, subscribe for my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.